Hey guys, your inner chakras. Welcome back to the channel. Guys, we are doing karmic tendencies, right? That's either in your relationship or with someone that you're dealing with. So we're going to pull out these karmic tendencies and see what's going on there, right? See what you're dealing with and why. We all have some karmic tendencies in relationships, right? We all do. No relationship is perfect. Some things we just keep dealing with. You know what I mean? We all have a little bit in our relationships. All right, guys. What's going on with your karmic tendencies? Whatever it is, guys, it's exhausting. Whatever you're dealing with your person, it is mentally and emotionally exhausting. You are tired. Like, you're tired. You're over it. It's draining, basically. Mentally and emotionally. So it's a lot. Selfish. You could be dealing with someone who's very selfish, who's devoted to or caring only for oneself, concerned with one's own interests regardless of others. So you could be dealing with somebody who's very selfish. They don't care about what you're doing, how you're doing, if you're happy, trying to be like, oh, I did this today, blah, blah, blah. They just don't care. If it's not about them, they don't care. If it doesn't interest them, they don't care. So this person could be very selfish, and that in turn could be very exhausting, you know, because it's so one-sided. And then we have a Karen. So not only is this person exhausting or selfish, it could be a Karen or a Kevin, right? It's a Karen and a Kevin nowadays, guys, right? This person here is a very obnoxious, angry, entitled, a middle-aged woman or man who use their privilege to get their way. So this person is a jerk. They're very selfish. They like things their way, and they use their privilege to get their way. So whatever that is, right? One more. And because of all of this, guys, you're having a hard time focusing. You're having a hard time focusing because the person that you're with, dating or trying to get with or whatever, already dealing with, living with, loving, all that stuff, you're having a hard time focusing because of this person. Because they're exhausting, they're draining you, they're selfish, it's one-sided, they're obnoxious, they're angry and entitled. So everything about this person is either their way or no way. So you don't have a leg to stand on in this connection, especially if you fold and constantly give this person the energy that they are requiring of you. And if you do that with this person, then you get nothing out of this relationship. It's one-sided and it's their way. It's either their way or the highway. So you're losing your focus because of this. So let's dig a little deeper with some tarot, shall we? Who are you dealing with and why? There's no new beginnings here, guys. If you can get out of this relationship, you're lacking your energy. It's a lack of passion in this connection. You're feeling weighed down in this connection. You're not even feeling motivated in this connection anymore. And you're actually bored with what's going on. I think this person's just wearing you out, just breaking you down. Breaking you down. And your person could be out here celebrating. They're so selfish. Regardless of what you're dealing with, they could be out there celebrating with friends. They're happy. Like, your person's happy. Regardless of what you're doing, they're happy. They could be in the community. They could be celebrating. They could be collaborating with friends. So you're going through it, but your person's happy. Yeah, your person's happy. You definitely have a lot of self-doubt when it comes to this person. That's because you're probably lacking a little bit of self-awareness or whatever, and you're ignoring the call. The call could be to get away from this person, but they get on you. They get on you, and I think it's taking over. You are trying to find your balance, though. I don't know if you're just trying to create harmony with this person. Like, you're losing your focus just to keep harmony and peace with this person here. Trying to find meaning of everything, trying to make it make sense, but it's hard to make it make sense when you have a selfish person, an obnoxious person. Like, that person there is selfish and a Karen or a Kevin together, obnoxious. That's a pain in the ass. That's a nightmare every day. So if you do move on, guys, there will not be any new beginning. You are a little inspired a little bit. You know, if you do move on, you will find freedom in this. You're thinking about exploring something else. You're thinking about just exploring life in general and getting from up under this person. But this person is causing delays in your life. You're at a standstill. You're very indecisive right now. You have a fear of sacrifice or a lack of control. You're either scared to sacrifice this person, or you just have a fear of control. So you're resisting. You're actually stalling and choosing to stay in this connection with this person. This person is overly emotional, very bitchy, cold-hearted, very cruel, very bitter. And that's everything that Karen or the Kevin said right there. So you're dealing with a mean person. So even if you call yourself leaving, this person is an asshole. I hate to say it. But you find yourself living in the past. Like, you're not focusing on what you want. You're not happy. You're not playful or anything like that. It's like you want to leave home. You want your independence. But you're still living in the past. And it's probably something that you need to let go of. You don't want to go back to the past. You could be leaving home. You want your independence. But you have to release yourself from this energy. You have to release yourself. You do. You do have options in front of you. You have other opportunities. You're definitely wishful thinking. You're daydreaming. And you're searching for your purpose. But you're having a hard time focusing on what you need because of who this person is. You definitely want balance in your life. You want giving and receiving. You want a generous person, you know, where you can give and receive. You want more of a balance in your life. But you may feel like you're hustling a little bit. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. You could be obsessed with work, or maybe you can feel that this person is obsessed with their work, false success and everything. You're definitely not happy here. You're not happy in your connection, and you're not following your intuition. Secrets could have been revealed to you, or secrets will be revealed, but you're disconnected from your intuition. You're disconnected from your intuition. Guys, what are you going to do about this person? Clarify this obnoxious person. Page of Cups in reverse. You don't really love this person. You feel like this person is, they have emotional immaturity. They're very immature. You may see them as being very immature. And you are watching this person, though. You're very curious. You have a thirst for knowledge. You're trying to move forward. You're feeling a little restless. And that's why you're having a hard time focusing. I think you need to do what you need to do for you. If you walk away, guys, there's no new beginnings. You're just up in your head about it. You could be holding on to a victim's mentality. I don't know why. This person is making you the victim. You know what I mean? Why are you up in your head? Why do you have this fear of walking away from this person? This person here, they're very dishonest, guys. There's guilt here. There's a lack of accountability here. Even though they probably know that they're doing wrong. And I don't know if that gets up in your head and it's making you want to stay. Queen of Swords in reverse. Who are you? When it comes to this person, guys, you are up in your head. You're soul searching when it comes to this person. Seeking truth. You're probably thinking about being alone. This and that. You don't know what to do with this person. I don't know if you're afraid to leave. But you do want love and harmony in your life. I don't know. Sometimes you could be holding on because it's your person. But your heart is broken. Maybe you found out that they have another lover, but your heart is broken. You're suffering. Almost depressed. You're suffering. Because you're settling with this person. Let's clarify your other opportunities. Seven of Cups. What's in front of you if you walk away? Well, first of all, you're not going to be offering love to this person anymore, but you have repressed emotions. I don't know why you're holding on. You're keeping yourself busy. You're working on, you're trying to be responsible and efficient or whatever. Maybe you're taking your time and moving forward. You're frustrated as well. You're being very defensive, trying to maintain control at the same time. Guys, I don't know. You probably feel used by this person, but you're still not walking away. You're still playing it small because of lack of planning and lack of foresight. But you are eventually going to take this leap of faith. You're coming in as the King of Cups. You're emotionally balanced. Your person is not. Your person is they have an immature understanding of whatever. They're very selfish, very one-sided. You're also a natural born leader. And you may be overcoming challenges. You're definitely just focused on your career, probably just working, and you're holding on to a lot of regrets for whatever reason. But I guess because you're grieving this loss if you walk away, or if you have walked away. But you do have the Wheel of Fortune in front of you guys, so you best to move forward. Because if that's a middle-aged person and they're obnoxious and selfish and all of these other things, middle age is like 40 and up, that person's not going to change. You're either going to stay with it and settle, or you're going to move on because there's something better for you, right? But right now, this person is so up in your head, you don't even know what to do. You're having a hard time focusing on you, that all you see is their selfishness. You're exhausted, you're tired, you're drained. So guys, you need to do something for you. And the first thing you need to do is exit stage left and let this person finish out this movie all by themselves or with another person. But it shouldn't be you. Okay? But that's just my opinion. You don't have to listen to me, right? It's Lay's. Everybody, you get more than just one, or however they say the chip thing. Lay's, you can't eat more than one. Whatever. Y'all know what I'm saying. Thanks for watching, guys. Please like, share, and subscribe.